Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another cool video of another fantastic toy on the greatest channel on the internet, on any platform, for the rarest toys you will ever see. So if you're comfortable in your nice chair, wherever you're sitting at, whatever time of the day it is, whatever drink is in your hand, maybe it's that coffee, maybe it's that Blue Moon beer, maybe it's that dirty martini, and you have your mouse adjusted and your screen adjusted and your cubicle is closed off from prying eyes, and you've hit the subscribe button because you said, you know what, I'm tired of lurking. Now I want to join the cool kids on the internet. We're going to look at a very interesting, another bank, another hard to find bank, but this one's quirky. So what do we have here today? Well, this is the battery motor powered musical bank with an organ grinder / dancing monkey. I've wanted a good example of this toy for a while, and I'm like 90% there with this. You know why? Because I've seen this toy with the character. See how he's painted a little dark? I don't believe this is accurate, and I think this toy was colored. And why do I say that? Because he's very tacky feeling, and he shouldn't be tacky feeling. So I have a feeling that the vinyl sort of discolors. But, before we get into it, let's look at the box, see what the heck we have going on here. Because like I said, this is one of those crossover toys that appeals to bank collectors and battery toy collectors, and I suppose musical bank collectors as well. So this is the aforementioned musical bank with the organ grinder and the dancing monkey. You can see here he has his beret on, and the monkey is doing his thing, and the people are all enjoying it and wondering, how did this guy get into our gated community? Who let him through the gates? But you know what? Since he's here, let's just humor him, because he might be crazy. He sort of looks like the Riddler and the Joker. No, I'm just messing with you. He looks more like the Penguin. But here they are. Maybe he's in the public square. And I like to look at the expressions, the way the artists depict these people back in the day, because this is clearly a 1950s toy. Is there any logo? Look, how often do you see a box where on the cover of the box, and this is a very colorful, time representative box, but there is not one thing on this box that said made anywhere or anything else like that. But this is an HTC made in Japan toy. So here's your side panel. Operates on coin, stops automatically. So the banks always have to give you sort of like the instructions, like as if we can't figure it out. And here's the logo. I find it odd that they didn't put it on the cover, but sort of cool too, because they didn't disrupt the art. So you can see the panel there. And then on, you continue on, I don't know, this is like a square, so sides, end panels, they're all kind of the same. Gives you more sort of like a visual directions on how to operate this thing. As if you can't figure this out on your own. But, I guess better safe than sorry. And that's pretty much it. So that's your colorful 1950s box. As we get to year 70 almost of these toys. I hate to even say that. Anyway, so I've seen this toy. Usually he's very, his skin tone is a lot lighter colored. And I have seen it dark, so I used to think like, well, maybe they made it both ways. But now, I don't know, like what I'm saying tacky, this is very tacky feeling. So I wonder if the vinyl in this particular toy discolors in a dark way over time. And then there might be some friggin', I don't know, like repair or restore out there that says, I'm going to blend this all to like this dark hue to blend it all in. Or is it just tacky for a reason? But you could almost see like the droplets. I mean, let's see if it can come out. You sort of see it almost like it looks like it's sweating. But anyway, this gives you, I wanted to show you the different angles. The monkey looks like Curious George, doesn't he? See if I can zoom in on the monkey. He really has like a Curious George vibe. Well, I can't zoom in without getting him out of frame, and I can't lower it any. But yeah, he really does look like Curious George. Here's the HTC logo right there, and he's got like his patio paver block foundation that he's standing on. And there's your little Westie or Schnauzer on the side. Another view here, very decorative. It almost looks like a pipe organ. And something like you would see at a circus or something. Or like a Nickelodeon style. And then they have this, I don't know, dollar ballerina for some reason. And that's kind of the thing. Now, if I can get in close, if any of you have this toy, you could tell me. I think they colored it. I really do. Without lifting the camera, it's hard to really, I have to look. I would probably, just like I said, the fact that he's tacky everywhere. But you know what? Finding a working example of this toy has always been a challenge. So I figure, you know what? So far, this is one of the nicer examples I've seen overall. And worst comes to worst, I might be able to find a junker one, loose, no box, with a figure that's in a little bit, well, at least just the vinyl parts, it's a little bigger. And, we'll see how it goes. So in the meantime, let's get this guy operating and see how he sounds. Because he does have, again, like it's a musical music box as well. All right, so what I did is I left the penny sitting in there, and it got deposited almost by accident. I wanted to give you at least 30 seconds of runtime, but hopefully you heard the entire tune. And that's it. That's your musical bank with the organ grinder and dancing monkey. It's on the top, or it used to be at least. I mean, as far as battery toys go, it's always been, again, crossover appeal, musical, music box, bank collectors, and battery toys. So it's a triple threat. And let me know what you think of it. And let me know if you know anything about the character. Do you think there's some mischievous restore that is kind of like sort of darkening the figure because like the vinyl itself gets dark? And it's not just the face and the hands, it's also the hat itself. Like I said, this is all tacky to the touch, which leads me to believe maybe it's even coated with something. It'll be interesting to find out. But anyway, thanks as always for joining me. If you like this kind of stuff, as always, thumb up the video. If you're a lurker, subscribe and leave a remark with that. As always, appreciate your time, and I will talk to you later.